Hey, what's crack-a-lackin', Neekz of the world?
Geeks of the weeks. Oh,
Neekz, yo.
Neeks,
Neekz of the world.
Neeks, nerds, whatever.
Nerds at Square Table back again for part 2 of our review for
Rocketman.
Burning. So, well, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good.
Not what we really expected from that movie,
Not really.
but it was interesting, and there's a reason for why they made the movie the way they did.
And remember now, no spoilers.
I don't think you can really spoil this though. It's
Really?
because it's a true story.
Somewhat. Okay.
Yeah. So you can't really spoil a movie like this. So because you could just Wikipedia his life, and that's pretty much what happened in the movie. So you really can't do a non-spoiler review of this because it's already spoiled. It's already been
Well, some
spoiled.
of us don't know, about some of
Okay,
the stuff.
true. Some people don't know about
Like me.
like
I
the
don't
history
know.
of Elton John. So, yeah, but
I guess you could look it up.
it's not exactly a secret. But
He came out of the closet. Sorry.
I didn't-
I don't know
twice,
why I went there.
several times.
I went there.
I didn't know that he was gay from the beginning of his life. Really, I didn't know that.
Well, that's usually how it works.
I
You
thought
just
it was towards the end.
you
But
just
think about it, though.
you just
You're-
don't want to
you're
admit it to
money
yourself.
and-
Yeah,
I don't know what to say. It's kinda like,
it's a thing. It's just a
I didn't
thing.
know that.
But yeah.
That's what I learned.
Anyway, on to the movie review. We'll go with Jay Lloyd.
All right, so I went in with a 6, and I think what sold me the movie was Taron's acting and his portrayal of Elton John. I think he did a really good job.
Yeah.
And he sold me the entire movie. If he wasn't there, I don't know who would be there in his place to sell the movie to me. So when I picture him in this role, he's a perfect match, I think, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I think the costumes, the set pieces, and all the environment that took place, it matched and went well. Some of the, I guess, song choices in certain parts, we could argue about that. I think they did a pretty good job in explaining from beginning to end his life, and it sat well with me because I could follow along easily and comprehend everything that's going on. So, and all the emotion that went along with his journey to get to where he was at. I think that helped me in bumping the score up to a 7 out of 10, especially Taron's performance. And although I wish that they did a more documentary style, like, I don't want to compare it all to Bohemian Rhapsody. That's why I enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody a little bit more. And all in all, yeah, 7 out of 10. Do I think you should go see this movie? Maybe. If you're into Elton John, I think you gotta be. I'm not totally into Elton John, but as a movie, I enjoyed it. But it might have helped if I was a bigger fan of Elton John, so I could, I guess, integrate myself into the story more.
Well, question. Since you didn't know too much about Elton John, could you appreciate him more now because you watched this movie?
Yeah.
Would
I
you
mean, it's a good
check out more of his songs now because you've learned more about him?
No, exactly, and that's a good point. And they show you that, being this superstar,
It's not all that's
It's
cracked
not
up
all
to
that
be.
fucking cool.
You think it's fun, but
No.
it gets a little nuts.
real life happens. Real life happens, and
Big time. Big
this,
time.
all this stardom. I don't think it really got to his head. It's just
It brought him down though.
Maybe it did get to his head.
It took him out in a little.
Not
in
into his
ways.
head where he's like, "Oh, I'm a big shot." It's just like it took him down. That's where it got. That's true. And yeah, I think they did a pretty good job portraying that and telling you that.
All right.
All right, Roberto.
First off, I would like to say, oh my God, Golden State lost today.
What
I know
the
it has nothing to do with the movies. I was just trying to get myself to think a little bit.
They were playing in Toronto, man. Come on. They were playing in Toronto. That was the edge that Toronto kind of needed. So
It's called
we're just gonna go there.
Siakam going off for 30 plus, and
All right, wrong.
besides
guy.
that,
Wrong review.
all right. Besides that, now go on to saying. So I went in there with a 6. What was I expecting in general, and what I got? Wow. It was more like Rocket Ages. So, for me personally, when I go into those type of movies in general, I'm just like, man, it's tough. I mean, don't get me wrong. Edgerton did a great job. His performance was great. It was awesome. He made me also believe that he was Elton John. The costumes and all of that was just crazy. The life story, that I was a little surprised to my own self. I mean, I didn't really know his life or nothing. It's just that I was kind of surprised when I saw on screen. I'm like, maybe it's just my, yeah.
You're like, damn.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I'm like,
this guy went through some shit.
I'm tripping off because, like, there's certain things I just don't want to say. It just sometimes it just mind blows me that, think about it, your money. You should be happy.